Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is Fahmida Channa, lecturer Zoology from Government Girls Degree College, MORO. Dear students, today I am going to deliver a lecture about phylum Annelida and phylum Mollusca. Contents of today's lecture: general character of phylum Annelida, body system of phylum Annelida, importance of phylum Annelida, classes of phylum Annelida, general character of phylum Annelida, body system of molluscans, classes of phylum Mollusca, economic importance of phylum Mollusca. Now let's start the lecture. Now phylum Annelida. Phylum Annelida is also known as segmented worms. Species number of the phylum Annelida about 15,000. These annelids are commonly known as segmented worms because they are ring-like structures present on the external segments. Like word Annelida is taken from Latin word annulus, it means little ring. They are triploblastic, it means they have 3 body layers: ectoderm, outer layer, inner endoderm, inner layer. Mesoderm is a middle layer of the body of annelids. Bilateral symmetrical, it means their bodies are divided into 2 equal halves without any excess. They are coelomate, it means they have a true body cavity with the organ system. They possess seta or parapodia for locomotion and attachment with the host body. These parapodia are the pendle-like appendages. Excretory organ or pair or more tubular nephridia on per segment is present. Respiration takes place through the process of diffusion by their moist skin. Annelids have a closed type of circulatory system with definite blood vessels and a many style heart. Blood is a red because of they have a pigment hemoglobin present. Annelids live on land, moist soil, fresh water. Some of live in sea water or marine. They have a complete digestive system. The annelids have a nervous system, contain a brain connected to ventral solid nerve cord with a ganglion in each segment. Body system of Annelida. Digestive system. Digestive system is in the form of alimentary canal, which is divided into 2 different parts. Each part performs a specific function. It has a 2 opening, the mouth at the interior end of the body of annelids, through which any food is intake, and the anus at the posterior end, through which undigested food is removed out from the body of any annelids. Excretory system. Any annelids are excreted through the specialized structure called nephridia. These are ciliated organs present in each segment of the body of annelids. Nervous system. A well-developed central nervous system present in Annelida. It comprises of simple brain and solid double longitudinal ventral nerve cord. Nerve arise in each segment from the nerve cord. Closed blood circulatory system. Annelids are the first group of invertebrates which have a developed closed circulatory system, a system in which circulatory fluid called blood flow in a network of vessels known as the blood vessels, and it transport gases and nutrients. It have a hemoglobin, therefore the blood of annelids are red in color. Respiratory system. The respiratory system is absent, but the exchange of gases through the process of diffusion. What do you mean by diffusion? The movement of molecule of gases or anything which are moved from a higher concentration to lower concentration is known as diffusion, and that diffusion takes place through the skin because skin have a lot of blood capillaries found in annelids. Muscular system. The body wall contain muscles which help in a locomotion. In annelids, 2 types of muscles found: circular muscles, longitudinal muscles. Circular muscles are arranged along the radius of the body, therefore is known as circular muscles. Longitudinal muscles, these are arranged along the length of the body, therefore is known as longitudinal muscles. Locomotion. There is brought about by the interaction of muscles and hydrostatic skeleton. In annelids, hydrostatic skeleton is found. Contraction of circular muscles produce a pressure on the coelomic fluid that force the body to elongate. Similarly, contraction of longitudinal muscles produce a pressure in the coelomic fluid that would cause the body to shorten. The organ of locomotion in annelids are cheetah or cheetah or cheetah is embedded in a sex like earthworm or parasites present in the body wall like a nereis. The cheetah or cheetah are absent in leech reproduction in annelids. The common mode of reproduction is sexual. Most annelids are hermaphrodite. It means one individual have both sexes present. In some annelids are heterophrodite like nereis. Sexes are separate. It means they are unisexual. The fertilization is external in a free swimming. They have a trochophore larva produced during life cycle of annelids. In this figure shows the different body parts of annelids, like this one mouth through which the food is entered toward the body, and here that is anus through which undigested food is removed out from the body. Here this one is the brain of annelids. These are the seta. These are seta. They are the very thin hair-like projections, or eyelashes projection through which the locomotion takes place in annelids. This is the nephridium through which excretion takes place in any annelids, and all different body parts showing this figure like crop, blood vessels, ovaries, seminal vessels, heart, nerve cord. These all are showing this figure. This one is the trochophore larval structure, and that is larval stage of annelids. Importance of annelids. Earthworm is being a friend of farmer. Why is known as friend of farmer? Because it helped farmers continuously plugging the soil and adding nitrogenous waste into make soil more fertile. They are used in various fancy medicines. They are used as a fish bait, and leeches are used in a remote area for sucking foul blood from a patient. A few are also carrier of some diseases. Classes of Annelida. Phylum Annelida is divided into 3 classes, mainly on the basis of number and a type of seta, according to the first year syllabus only. Class Polychaeta or Chaeta with many seta. They live marine water, it means sea water, possess a parapodia and a seta. Parapodia are pendle-like appendages used in swimming that also serve as a respiratory organ. Seta help annelids to move. Example of Polychaeta are nereis, comworm, sibylla, peacock worm. Polychaeta or chaeta is commonly known as bristle worms. They are commonly known as bristle worms because they are parapodia like bristles, therefore is known as bristle worms. Class Oligochaeta. They have a few seta. They are terrestrial, freshwater living annelids. They are usually without parapodia. It means they haven't pendle-like appendages. The locomotion is by coordinate a movement of body muscles and essence of their seta, not a parapodia. Example of Oligochaeta is earthworm. Class Heridinae are simply leeches. They are freshwater, but few are marine, and some of them are terrestrial. They are hermaphrodite. It means they have one individual or both sex. They are free living predator. Most of them are ectoparasite like a leech, and it is the best known example of classes of Heridinae. Classes of Annelida shown in this figure, and their best known examples also shown in this figure also. Let's move to start phylum Mollusca. Mollusca means soft bodied. Word molluscans is the first time given by the Johnston, and word molluscan means soft body. Study of mollusca is known as malacology. The study of shell of mollusca is known as conchology. About 50,000 species of molluscans found around the world. General character of phylum Mollusca. It is the second largest phylum after arthropod. The first largest invertebrate phyla is arthropod. They are bilateral symmetrical and triploblastic. Bilateral symmetrical, it means those animals, their bodies divided into 2 equal halves without any axis, and the triploblastic, it means 3 body layers. They have 4 main body parts. A visceral part, it means the body containing internal organ like digestive tract, pair of kidney, it means metanephridia, reproductive organs. Second part is a mantle that surrounds but does not cover entirely the visceral mass or body of any molluscan. That mantle secrete a shell. Why it secrete a shell? Because mantle possesses a shell glands, therefore it secretes shell. Third part is the foot. It is a muscular structure for a locomotion of molluscans. Fourth part is a radula. It is a grasping organ, and it is an organ which are not found in the class bivalvia, and that organ bear many rows of teeth and is used for grazing on food. Skeleton type which found in molluscan, it is a hydrostatic type. Molluscans are mostly terrestrial, it means they live on the land. They are aquatic, it means they are found in water. Therefore, they are respired through the rudimentary lungs and gills. Which that live in land, they are respired through the rudimentary lungs, and those molluscans which found in water, they are respired through the gills. The nervous system consists of several ganglia connected by a nerve cord. Most molluscans have open circulatory system except cephalopoda. They have a closed circulatory system. The system is consists of heart, hemolymph, and vessels. They are reproduced sexually, and zygote develop into trochophore larva, then modified into be vulgar larva. Now the body systems of molluscans, it means the physiology of mollusca. Digestive system, they have a complete digestive system, possess two opening, mouth and anus. Respiratory system present in molluscans like annelids. In aquatic form, they respire through the gills, and in terrestrial, respiration through the rudimentary lungs. Excretory system are present in these molluscans. They have a pair of kidneys or metanephridia. Nervous system, the nerve system is present in all molluscans, which is consist of three pair of interconnected ganglion in the head region, foot and a body region. Circulatory system, all molluscans contain open circulatory system except cephalopoda, in which blood flow in all over the body without blood vessels. They have a sinuses through which the blood is a transfer from one body part to another body part. They have a hemocoel, and their blood contain or body fluid contain a pigment is known as hemocyanin, and hemocyanin have a copper. Locomotion, the organ of locomotion is a molluscans by foot. However, in many species the movement is a very slow. They have a separate sexes in a molluscans. It means they are the unisexually mostly, but some of them are hermaphrodite. Trochophore larva is a change into be embryological stages. They are modified into be vulgar larva. Now the classes of molluscans. Basically the 6 classes of molluscans, but according to first year class syllabus, they have 3 classes are mentioned here. First class is class cephalopoda. Cephalo word means head and a poda means foot. Means foot on the head. The class cephalopoda, head footed. Their tentacles surrounded their head with sucker that can grasp prey and deliver it to a powerful mouth or beak. Example of cephalopoda are octopus, and commonly octopus is known as devilfish, sepia, cuttlefish, etc. Gastropoda, foot on visceral mass. Most gastropoda are marine water living, it means they are found in a sea water, although some are freshwater living, and terrestrial also. Body is asymmetrical due to torsion, and torsion is the only general characteristics of phylum molluscans. It means the twisting of visceral mass at a 180 degree of the body, that is known as torsion, and it is found in a gastropod class of molluscans. Example of gastropoda are snail or slugs. Class bivalvia, shell with 2 halves. They consist of the 2 halves. 2-half shell is secreted by the mantle, and that shell is composed of protein or organic matter, conchin and calcium carbonate with inner layer of pearl. Example of that pearl oyster, unio, etc. This figure shows the classes of molluscans with examples. Economic importance of molluscans. Harmful effects of mollusca. Some molluscans are indirectly harmful to man, such as the slug and a shipworms. The slug are injurious in a garden and cultivation. Beneficial effects of Some molluscans. Many molluscans are source of food like clams, oysters and mussels. Shell of freshwater molluscans are used in abundant industries. Shell of oyster are mixed with tar for making roll in America. Used for making ornamentals. Some oysters also make valuable pearls. Thanks to all to watching this video.